Today's date is February 10th. This will be the live recording session. Just taking first glance at the market, we can see that we have SMT at Asia low right now. There's really just two draws. It's either previous day high or Asia low that we go towards. ES is currently sitting inside of 15-minute fair value gaps. NQ is also sitting inside of 15-minute fair value gaps.
Yeah. I think we go for previous day. Before 3 points. I feel like that 15-minute inverse is going to send us to previous day.
It totally could, honestly. SMT at Asia low. We do have, I mean, it's definitely possible, we come sweep up previous day high and then, reverse from there.
Yeah.
We do have, the relative equal lows, basically equal lows at 291.
291. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what.
And then we also do have an SMT at London high as well, but I don't think that that'll hold,
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Not right now.
Buys for today, kind of just gonna have to wait for market open. We do like previous day high as a draw on liquidity. Maybe something like this. We'll see. This would be AMD. This would be perfect AMD setup. So accumulation phase. We have our manipulation phase at our point of interest, which would be previous day high. And then wait for some sort of, inversion to the downside to target these relative equal lows that we're sitting down at Asia low and right here, this 291 low. So this is kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen at market open. We would have a Asia and London accumulation, New York reversal profile. But we will see.
I think this 4 hour might just keep expanding higher.
Yeah, just continuously expand higher.
Yeah. Retrace and go higher.
It's very possible.
We already made the retrace now. SMT inside the gap. In order to short, we'd have to be below the gap for previous day low.
Fair.
Let me see. Yeah, because then we just have these range lows, and then after the range lows, then it's previous day low all the way 400 points down. And then I think we go for previous day high. We're about to come back to the yearly open right here too, and the monthly open. There's a high at 490, and then the yearly open is like 10 points below that. And then there's another like high of day at 514, and then there's the monthly open like 15 points above that.
Okay.
And this weekly candle was low key in like a open low high close, like it opened with lower, and then we're trading higher now.
Yeah, I'm peeping that right now. 3 days left.
Yeah. And then this daily candle is low key the same thing, where it opened with lower, like kind of light retrace, and then starting to go higher now.
YM's also way above all-time highs now. ES is kind of close
Let's
to it
see.
as well.
Yeah, ES is kind of trending back towards that.
Yeah.
I think all-time highs on ES might. Let me see. That might be closer than previous day low. 57 or 56 points there. Yeah, all-time highs is closer than previous day low on ES.
Wow.
No. So I look, you think. I don't know this daily candle. I mean, if you play it like a daily PL3, like this daily open and retrace, and then like on the 4 hour that retraces that 4 hour gap, and now the daily's flipping green out of the 4 hour. We do have like this internal SMT at the top with ES, but
We
I
are
like the
inside.
SMT with Asia more.
Yeah, we are inside a daily volume imbalance as well. That's what a new day
Yeah,
opening gap or new week opening gap. New day opening
yeah, I
gap.
seen that. I also ended up closing that bearish gap yesterday. Like closed it hard. But this daily does like kind of V shape from down here. Like when you look at like other parts of this daily range, wherever like we V shaped, we would move up like a little bit and take out like internal highs and then come back down. So it could just be the case here too. But that SMT and then that 15-minute inverse look pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I would have taken the 15-minute inverse if we didn't like move into another gap right after. Because we inverse that gap and then just tap another one above it.
Yeah. Honestly, the way that we've, bought back, I don't know if we
Yeah,
ever tower for lows. Like I was,
that's a huge.
yeah, I was.
I thought we were gonna go for November lows, but like this V shape that we made since Thursday of last week to now is insane.
I agree, but just from what I've seen, like on the lower time frames, and I still want to like be true to this, is that oh shit, my bad. That the market can't move unless we take out buy stops or sell stops. Yes, we slice out all this low resistance liquidity, but I think the draw on liquidity is at November low, and until we really take that out, do we have an SMT with that low with ES? No, we don't.
There's divergence down there like in general just because like NQ traded far lower.
Yeah.
So like there's like internal SMT, but on NQ like it was just kind of like a weekly wick fill. But like that previous week close was like if we wanted that to go lower, I wanted us to close below those December lows. It would have been like a somewhat of like a breaking structure on the weekly. But
See,
based on like last week, we came down and then just closed back in the range.
no, I do agree with you. It's just when we create this wedge, like even like this consolidation phase, even on the lower time frame, at some point we do come and sweep out. Like we don't make relative equal lows like this, especially on the weekly time frame, without coming to sweep it out. In
The
my
thing is, we
opinion,
came down to it, and now we're back up 5% on Nasdaq. Like we're back up 1,200 points from there.
yeah.
So it's like if we do go lower, then it's gonna be like something crazy is gonna have to happen to send us back.
Yeah,
But
honestly,
the thing is, like, like I was saying, like until we break that November low, like if we break that low, then I'll consider a bear market. But as long as like that area is holding, then like I feel like we're still in a bull market, but we're just slowing down. Because like when you look at the weekly from tariffs and you see how hard we V-shaped and just ripped up all year, like now it makes sense that the weekly is just starting to cool down here at the top.
oh, that's valid.
But yeah, I mean, I can definitely see it. I just feel like last week with how hard we moved, we should have taken those November lows. If there was truly like buy stops down there, I feel like we would have just like magneted towards it.
What is the term that ICT use? What is it called? An induced low or something? Is this an induced low where we kind of
Like an engineered low.
yeah, an engineered low where we edge the low, right? We're supposed to, like
Mm-hmm.
the draw on liquidity was that November low. We edge the low. We make relative equal lows. I don't know. I still think we just consolidate. I mean, until we really take out all time highs on NQ or the November lows, we're just really consolidating. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, I mean, I think so as well. I mean,
Until
on the daily, you could make the argument on the daily that that sweep was in our AMD if you want to consider all-time high as part of the range.
that's
So
fair
like
too.
we could say that we're just still range bound, but like expansive, kind of like range bound with volatility.
That's fair.
Because technically, we didn't take out the high of the range or the low. We just kind of took out like the internal levels. So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah, 100%. So
a bit odd.
what I kind
But I
of
think today might be able to confirm like that volume imbalance to me is kind of the last like area on the daily where I would want to see us be bearish if we're truly bearish.
Yeah, I agree. We have 0.618 right at 544, and that's like that order block kind of thing. And then this weekly volume imbalance, I agree. Our daily volume imbalance. But the way that my brain kind of works and the way that I see it on the lower time frames, we swept out the internal range liquidity. We should go to external range liquidity now. So it's internal to external and then external back to internal. Like we really should take out that November low. I'm not gonna lie, we really should.
Yeah, like from a higher time frame perspective, we definitely should. Now it's like it kind of depends on where the daily wants to retrace to.
Yeah, we'll see.
See, on the daily, like we're back in the equilibrium on the daily. If we move, honestly, if we tap into that monthly open, we get golden pocket. So if we go to like 530, we'll tap in a golden pocket area kind of on the daily. And there's like a daily order block there as well. But we'll kind of see. These ranges are just insane. So it's like if we go back down, Nasdaq has to take a 4% drop again.
Jeez, wow.
But we do have CPI Friday. Like that could end up like we could make like a potential like manipulation high of the week and then start grinding lower for CPI on Friday.
I'm so ready for CPI. Yo, everyone, Friday, I will be live streaming me full porting CPI if you guys want to watch. Obviously, don't do it yourselves, but I will be full porting. If you guys want to come watch me, yeah. Yeah, same with me, Cutthroat. I'm going for max payout too. Yeah, me too. 3 Alpha 0 accounts. Let's go, bro. ES closing above the daily order block. Would you take that into consideration?
I would just take into consideration that like ES is just overall strong. Like ES is definitely going to make an all-time high run before NQ does.
Yeah, I would have to agree as well.
That's the other thing too that throws me is that if we were truly bearish, like ES should have came down way harder. ES barely came down when you really look at that range.
See, I would agree with that only because we know that when the two are correlated, they actually make the real move,
Yeah, exactly. And it's like Nasdaq like dumped over 1,200 points, but I mean ES kind of held the range. Like it didn't really become bearish throughout that time. It just kind of like started to slow grind.
No, you're right with that actually.
But then once NQ decided to like bull run, then ES is like on sides, ready to go back to 7K. So I mean, I don't know. I feel like they're also just manipulating the market. Like they can't afford a bear market right now. So like I feel like they have to keep it afloat as long as they can, and then eventually like I mean you can only keep it afloat so long, and then we'll start to see a crazy crash.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards bullish at market open, towards this previous day high.
Yeah, I'm bullish short term for sure. That 15 inverse. I really wish I just like took a jab at that, but I didn't want to be inside of that gap higher. But it does look like it's gonna play out the previous day high. Previous day high is like 40 points away. We might just end up ripping it. We do have draws higher for NQ at 490 and 514, and then if anyone has like the yearly open and monthly open, I just feel like those are good opening prices if we're buy them because typically prices never really near those opening prices.
True. Yeah.
And let's see this daily. Yeah, I mean short term I just went previous day high, but we'll see if we even get something framed towards it. Did make the smaller like 15-minute bullish gap. I would like us to inverse this one gap off the open, but I feel like we're going to do that and just rip.
Aleph, that's kind of what I do. I just wait for market open, take the first trade that it really, populates that I like with human discretion, and then that's it.
I'll be on here for live. What time should I join on Friday? We usually start up at like 9 a.m. Eastern every day.
For CPI, probably get here like what 8:15. Like I'll be here 8:15.
Oh yeah, for CPI, yeah, my bad. So for CPI, yeah, around like 8:15. For that, yeah.
We had red folder at 8:30.
Yeah, we did. We do have a data low technically, but I don't think we're gonna go back for it.
We do have that down low.
I'll mark it out just in case, but this does not look like we're gonna go back for it unless the previous day high sweep ends up being manipulation. But if we just run it and continue higher, then yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that 15-minute inverse, bro. Like that's so fried. I wanted to play that so bad, but it's like what? I would have gone break even in the gap 3 points,
Yeah,
and it
it's
would
not
have worked too. In hindsight, but like, dude, what the fuck? That SMT at the bottom's holding really good though. Honestly, this is probably just gonna run the previous day high without us.
We're probably gonna
Being
run
wrong.
first.
Yeah.
Jacob, we're
We'll
live
see
on
though if it's
Discord.
being AMD.
Say it again. Sorry.
And I was saying we'll see if it ends up being AMD or not. Like
Yeah.
if we sweep the high out and come lower.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I would only like lower down to like the data lows and then maybe Asia, but then
No,
like once those are taken,
I
it's
agree.
like
Well, I
yeah.
agree with you. Yeah, just only AMD up until the SMT lows, which is the equal lows, and then the Asia lows, and then we're gonna be inside of what, a 4 hour for a value gap. Still, we're gonna be sweeping low inside of 4 hour. This could be,
Yeah.
I think that, but I don't know. I think on the higher time frame, on the 15-minute at least, we sweep out previous day high. We'll be inside of a 1 hour for a value gap. Hopefully, we'll have an SMT with ES at a point of interest, and then start just a distribution phase down to Asia low, and then we'll see what happens from there. But again, always, like as you say, our job's not to, predict the market, it's to react. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see. We are correlated at least so far, so
Malik, just close TradingView and open it real quick. It should repopulate. Jacob, we're live on the Discord, bro. Come to Profit Stage. Profits Live.
Oh yeah, do you have your screen shared in Discord?
Am I? Oh my god, I'm not. I haven't been sharing my screen. Holy shit. I can't share my screen.
So don't let's just do one at a time?
I think so.
That's whack.
That's kind of whack.
What the? Alright, so wait, do you want to put yours up then, or do you want me to keep mine?
You could keep yours. I'll do the TikTok for today, and then we'll figure out.
You'll figure out this this stage. We should be able to do 2 screens at once. Like I'm pretty sure I've seen that before.
Yeah, mine's grayed out. Sorry guys. Yeah, stay on TikTok if you want to watch my screen. If you want to watch DMP screen, go to the Discord. I didn't even realize. I think maybe I wasn't even sharing my screen then to begin with.
Yeah, no, because I just joined the stage and I just shared mine, but I don't know. I don't remember if you were sharing yours or not. I don't know if we can do 2 screens. I think. Trying to look it up real quick. Here it is.
It was working at first.
We'll have to figure it out.
Yeah.
After the stream, I'm not sure. It shouldn't be that. Let me see. So like, if I turn my stream off, does it let you now? Does it give you the option now?
Let me see. Yeah, it does. That's
Yeah, so I guess it's just one.
Wait, so hold on.
What?
Let me just. Can you now share your screen? Like, what does it? Is it grayed out or whatever?
Yeah, it's grayed out now.
Yeah. Okay, so that's fine.
So it's just one, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll see. If anything, like if it's that deep, then we'll just have to like maybe use like a different platform like Teams or some shit at some point.
Yeah.
We'll see.
TikTok tag is taking profits. Alright, we got 8 minutes.
Yeah. 15 looks very V-shaped.
Morning, guys.
VIX is going down, so we might not be too volatile. See though.
Okay.
YM is also aligned with this move here. Gold is pretty bad overnight, actually.
Yeah,
First time in a while.
I just checked it. It really didn't move much.
Yeah, no, it was super ranged.
What's up, Rohan? What's up, everyone? My personal time frame favorite is the 1 minute. Jag, my bad, bro. They don't allow us to do 2 streams at once. We're gonna try and figure it out tomorrow, but for today, only DMP is gonna be streaming in the Discord. Yeah, sorry, bro. Hopefully we'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow.
Bro, is my internet like just going in and out? My trading view keeps like resetting itself.
I just upgraded my Wi-Fi because I couldn't take it anymore.
That's the thing, is like mine doesn't even have an upgrade to make. I have fiber, so I don't understand why it doesn't.
I just added a full gig of upload and download speed.
Jeez. Yeah, nah. That's what I have. But like sometimes it just starts tweaking. I don't know why.
Really?
And I'm wired. I don't know what's happening.
This is how the 15-minute looks. Super range down. Haven't really done much. I do think that we'll come and draw towards this previous day high. What we do after, we'll have to kind of react and see, but you know, we might have an AMD set up, you know, this whole accumulation phase, manipulation above inside of this point of interest, and then distribution down towards these, you know, equal lows right here. But we're gonna have to kind of see what happens at market open and what happens at this area right here, because the higher time frame is definitely bullish, you know, like this is super bullish, and we could definitely make the case that since there's the S&T at Asia lows, that we don't even come and revisit the lows again on the higher time frame. So kind of just react to what we see, don't predict the market. Rohan, I don't. I actually turn that off within the market. If you know anything about IFEG strategies, like you should be able to just, you know, place a stop loss and take profit and stuff. I just really use it for the contract sizing, and like the confirmation of the actual strategy itself. Yeah, no, I agree. It's a little buggy, you know, the indicator is, you know, 95% perfect, but it's a little buggy, like in those certain aspects. You find YM to be kind of a hassle? No, not really. It's good for directional bias and, you know, just checking for SMTs. What DMP and I found out is that when they are discorrelated, the move usually happens. So when YM's dumping, NQ usually starts to rip, and vice versa. Yeah, see, YM's drawing towards this London and New York AM high. Previous day high is above that, but all the pairs are correlated right now.
Yeah.
Where do you normally place your SL? So we got like an entry signal right here. Just let it populate. Oh no, I don't have it on. So we got the entry signal like right here. I would place my SL just fully at the stop at the swing low, and then target like the 5-minute unfilled or something. This is a 1.32. Like that's all I need, That's it. You just want to put it at the stop at the swing low because it's where the trade would have been invalid.
For market open, I guess I want to see this 15-minute inverse and then see if we get some kind of a setup to previous day high.
Yeah, I agree. Yes, doesn't look like it's gonna flip it.
Yeah, not right now. I think it's a much bigger gap too for ES.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree. I think we do pop up at open, but we will see.
If NQ leads, and then like if we do want an AMD, and we could make the SMT at previous day high.
True.
See it. And we have data low. It's like 70, almost like 80 points away below us at the moment. We also have like this recent high that we're coming up to on like the 15. We have like an SMT there, but the one at the bottom was the most recent SMT.
Yep.
1 minute for the open here.
Let's see what happens here, fellas. What is this? What are we inside of a 5-minute right now? Yeah, we're inside of a 5-minute.
Yeah, a small 5-minute here. Could retrace on the 15 as well if we wanted.
Yeah.
Bullish gap. But it's like I don't know if I would want to retrace if I want this gap that we're in on the 15 to be inverse. Like a weird spot. Looks like we won't inverse it off the open though. ES is now holding stronger.
Yeah.
Is it open?
Here's open.
Tap at 15 right there.
Wow. Yeah, if you did take
ES
this.
is ripping up.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. ES ripper. Looks like ES might take previous day high first. Or NQ might not even take it at all, the way it looks. Technically, I have SMT lower off that open move.
Yeah, we do.
I don't really like how NQ looks here, though, compared to ES.
I don't like this discorrelation here.
Yeah, no.
If anyone did take this trade, obviously you would have been a break even because this was an unmitigated 15-minute fair value gap. So you'd be break even right there. But obviously, you're not going to be taking the 9:30 candle close.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want to see us draw towards this previous day high. SMT
correlation here.
Yeah, SMT inside that 15-minute fair value gap. YM already took previous day high and is completely bull running right now. Holy shit.
Jesus. Yeah, NQ looks like it's kind of refusing to go higher here a little bit off these pops up.
Yep. SMT with this internal high.
You still have those data lows and down below as well if you do want to just start flipping.
Yep.
Good start here.
Yeah, shit.
I don't have second charts. I can't see if we got any kind of flips over there.
Nah, no flips, but we got a 15-second CISD. But again, another SMT inside of this 15-minute fair value gap. I wouldn't even be taking that.
this looks weird. I'm more so kind of leaning weaker on NQ at least.
Yeah, definitely. I would agree.
Yes, I mean, you could probably maybe frame longs on ES the previous day if we would want to complete the AMD. But NQ looks like NQ looks like it's ready to fall whenever, in
Yeah.
my opinion. Yeah.
I have an E92 M3 BC. E92 M3 2009 M3.
We are technically just like ranging with volume right now.
Yeah. Kind of just let the market do its thing for a couple minutes and then see, where we start heading.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are crazy wicks. There's nothing really, certain, guys. Just stay out right now.
Yeah, we haven't made any kind of gaps on the lower time frame yet.
Yeah.
ES made like that 930 gap. That's about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we tapped into that gap. I see. Yeah. Yeah, I have an E92 M3. I absolutely love that thing. I got a full Valtronic exhaust system. I'm Catalyst too, dude. It fucking.
It is loud as fuck.
Yeah. No, Martin. This short would have been a break even because we already tapped a 15-minute for value gap. You don't know if this 15-minute for value gap's gonna hold or not.
At this point, the bearish and the bullish one, we're just like ping ponging between them now.
Yeah, this is dumb.
Not ideal.
Stop.
I did take an L on the initial long, so I would have been break even if it was on ES, of course. But since I took it on NQ, just pride. I would have to wait for that 15 to flip. We just tapped into the lower 15 as well. Then now we have SMT there. Yeah, ES is trading above that bearish 15-minute. This just looks really weird right now.
Yeah, there's nothing 100% right now.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, NQ tap the last 15 in the leg at the bottom there.
Yeah, first sell would have been a break even. You would have tapped the 15-minute for value gap and then went break even and then you would have gotten stopped.
Order filled.
Still haven't made any lower time frame gaps on NQ.
Did you see the IG reel I sent you last night?
No, I don't think you sent it on what, like on actual Instagram.
Oh, actually, it might be TikTok. Actually,
No, I don't see anything on TikTok.
from the Taking Profits account, maybe.
Wait, let me see. Nothing from Taking
Order
Profits.
filled.
Nothing. I don't see anything from either of your accounts.
Oh,
To be honest.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I have to double check.
Order rejected. Order rejected.
Holy. Plummeting.
These equal lows at 291.
Yeah, and we have data lows.
These, yeah, I just don't like these 15-minute fair value gaps. This is really not the best day to trade, honestly, guys. You know, just in between these two draws and liquidity, kind of wait for one of them to get hit and then formulate a trade off of it.
Mm.
Yeah, nah, I think we just continue heading down this data low right here.
Yeah, we were lying down. We're gonna make a crazy SMT there as well. Jesus.
Data low right here, about to get taken. There was really nothing to this draw. This lower time frame was absolutely garbage.
Yeah, nah, we didn't make a single gap on the way down. ES, the only thing with ES that was we inversed that 930 gap, but with NQ there was nothing to take. In my
That's
opinion.
true, actually. I didn't even peep that ES made that gap. Yeah, so we just swept out of lows right there.
Yeah, tap the data low. Next draw would be that Asia low, 279 area. And then those relative equal lows like 291. Wait, can you guys hear me still?
Yeah.
Like my internet's are like speaking. Share screen should still be up.
Yeah, no, everything should be good. $15-minute still looks just rangy. Just wait for one of the sides to be broken, fellas. Wait for us to sweep one of the sides. We swept that data low, getting a nice reaction, but I'm not taking anything. Even if the indicator alerts something from here.
Yeah, no, it's valid. Just inverse that 1 minute at the bottom, but I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Or indicator didn't even alert it. I don't like it. I want to see this thing flush the Asia low. Yeah, it's definitely holding strength though. Maybe put in an SMT at this low. That'd be dope. External and internal SMT, and then we continue the overall trend on the higher time frame of bullish backed up to previous day high. That'd be dope.
Honestly, yeah, I could see that. We came down pretty hard, like almost like manipulation.
Yeah.
We'll watch and see if we go for Asia or not.
Relative equal lows 291.
Order rejected.
Actually. Holy. Bro, I tried to enter and I fucking couldn't enter. It wouldn't let me enter because I didn't select my copy trade. Bro. Fried. Alright, well. I won't be catching Asia. Maybe. 20 points down anyway. But
We did just put SMT at that equal lows.
yeah,
Let's see if we draw towards those Asia lows.
I think we're gonna just slam it, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so too.
I was trying to enter that 940 candle close and then my copy trader wasn't active on Tradeovate. Well, there it goes.
Wow, it's bull running for some reason here.
Yeah, we just took Asia there.
There's Asia. Alright, let's see what happens here, fellas. Now we want to see some sort of. Now we have external sweep. We want to see an internal sweep now. So kind of maybe, or we just inverse this gap right here. Let's see what actually happens. No 2 minute. There is a 3 minute gap here, but that doesn't open for another 2.5 minutes. 5 minute has no gap. Let's kind of see what happens here, fellas.
Bro, it's so fried. I wanted to short that 940 candle to Asia and then just like it.
Thinking maybe something like this. Break even at this spot. You could hold for previous day high, but I'm not going to hold for previous day high. Alright, let's see if we get it. Let's see what kind of entry confirmation this is.
Big do the ranges get? pretty wide.
Yeah, pretty decent.
So we have SMT again at Asia and SMT at data. So let's see what happens after that.
Yeah, this is an A+. I'm going to give this a jab. Small little jab. Nothing crazy, guys. Let's see, yeah, 3 minutes good. 2 minutes valid. 5 minute. Yeah, 5 minute unfilled. So break even at this 5 minute unfilled right here. And yeah, that's kind of it. I'm holding for this high right here for half pass. And that's it.
Very valid.
There's the IFUG tap. We want to see it reject hard now.
Yeah, I got a small 1 minute gap there too.
Yeah, we need to see it reject hard if we want it to continue up.
I don't really have any other targets lower either, so.
I agree. I mean, if this was going to be AMD on the high time frame, this would be it right here. We wanted to see it flip, but this doesn't look good. No
The only targets lower I have are like, it's like previous day equilibrium.
Yeah.
Where's that? 192. And then like there's a 4 hour order block at 228. I mean, those aren't draws. We're in this huge 4 hour gap.
Yeah.
We're just manipulating the lows.
4 hour fair value gap, bro. We swept Asia lows. We're inside of a 5 minute fair value gap. SMT at the lows.
And swept data too.
Yeah, and swept data. There's nowhere lower for us to go. This should play out unless we re-manipulate the lows one more time and then get another inverse to send us higher. But, I mean, I kind of want to see
Or
this.
unless that daily volume imbalance is truly going to send us.
That's true, too, yeah. We'll kind of see what happens here.
Yeah. I think if we make the like, CISD, we're good to go.
Yeah.
Would make like a CISD and like breaker if we get that close.
Yeah. We are in, the most risky entry, so keep that in mind, fellas.
don't think we have any other news today, if I'm not mistaken. Nah, it's a yellow folder at 10.
But jeez.
Yes, it's like holding. Long cues, like failing.
Yeah, longs look cooked.
Potentially.
Yeah, I might take a stop out here.
That's why I'm doing right here.
Bull running.
Interesting. We did make a 5-minute above us in price.
I know, I did want to see us come tap that 5-minute, honestly. ES looks strong here, but come on.
Yeah, we just made SMT with that.
Yeah, we
Q needs to get back up these internal highs, get rid of the SMT,
yeah.
ideally.
Yeah, they're kind of cooked, carry. I took this with half size, so I'm not really too worried, but this is not ideal. I'll definitely say that. We wanted to see this just, rip straight up if this was going to be bullish from here.
I agree.
Yeah, jeez. I took a half L there. It was a good trade though, honestly. I liked it. I'd still take that trade any day.
Yeah, I don't have any draw lower, so like if we do keep going lower, it's like we just have like I guess key levels like previous to equilibrium, but those aren't really draws. The next draw lower is previous day low all the way at 955, 24 955.
I can log into my. Actually, no. Yeah, so I did take that L. Yeah, I took that trade, Rohan. That was an unfortunate stop out. That was a good trade, in my opinion. I liked it. I like the AMD on the higher time frame. I like this being bullish overnight. SMT at the lows. I mean, we're probably going to get some, like this. This was kind of what I was talking about, when we first came down. We took out external range liquidity. Now I wanted to see us, take out the internal range liquidity. So that would be this, where I got stopped right here. So it would be anyone trying to, take this first fair value gap, this first inverse, got stopped out, and then we actually make the move. So let's see, was there any 15-second or 30 seconds? Yeah, so there's this 15-second right here. I guarantee you that this is the move now that sends us, because there's SMT. We stopped out every single one that, originally, yeah, this would be the entry right here. This is the A entry. Unfortunately, I got, manipulated. I was stuck in my old ways of entering on the first fucking IFEG that I see. But, yeah, this is the setup right here. I missed it. I'm done for the day, unfortunately, but that sucks. That really does suck.
Yeah, this run from here, it's insane, I can't lie.
Yeah, we just made the 1 minute CISD right there.
Yeah.
Just tap the breaker block. Yeah, I got manipulated. Nah, I took the longs. Yeah, only one trade a day. Yeah, you would be in like something like this.
Damn, is this gonna run now?
Yeah, that was the entry that I wanted. I missed it. ES tapped that 5 minutes. So if you guys did take this, if you guys didn't manage to catch this trade, I would be break even here. You don't know if this gap SMT is gonna hold up and send us lower. You want to definitely minimize risk here, fellas.
Yeah, we have internal SMT at the top. ES now. The internal high. I think that's 5 minute. Yeah, it's a 5 minute gap. Well, that was my TP for the FS right there. But doesn't matter because there's a counter gone.
Yeah, this is so unfortunate, guys. I can't believe we missed this. This is exactly what I wanted to see. I literally called that out as it was coming down, and I fucking didn't listen to myself, man. I'm so pissed. I fucking went off the indicator. I knew it. Internal range. We had an external. All we need to do, bro, guys, I'm telling you, like, listen up if you guys want to hear some sauce. I've been manipulated so many times. We see that this inverse for value gap, this first inverse, looks super, super nice, right? We have the SMT. We're delivering from a 5 minute, a 15 minute. We sweep external range liquidity. Fade this first one. I promise you, if we end up then closing the CISD, then take a re-entry at the CISD or take a late entry at the CISD. If we don't close that CISD, 9 times out of 10, I guarantee you we come and re-manipulate this low, and we put in another SMT right here. So now we have external SMT at the low and now internal SMT. All we're now doing is just scaling down and fractalizing price to look for the cleanest looking inverse. So there's no 30-second right there, and there's a clean ass 15-second right there. And look at that. That's the move that sends us up. That's how these people catch these bottom ticks. Then they just sit on the fucking 5 minute and it looks like they caught a bottom tick, but it's really not. All they're doing is just fucking fractalizing price and get the smallest time frame entry. Like, this is, I'm so pissed at myself. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Fuck.
That is like insane how they just did it.
I'm so tight right now. Sorry, bro. B, we were having a little difficulty this morning. We moved to a live stage, so I wasn't able to live stream this morning. But we'll be back tomorrow. This is so unfortunate. This is gonna run to previous day high. I mean, we're already halfway there, but we just have a 5 minute alert there. This was an A+ setup as well. This is the AMD that I wanted, just the opposite way. I can't believe myself. Look at this, bro.
Actually insane. Like Jesus. No way.
Why doesn't my indicator show the long, but yours does? Are you on the 15-second, and do you have my settings? These are my exact settings. Yeah, wow, bro. ES just fucking took out London High. ES, SMT right there. About to take out previous day high. Oh, this one hurts, fellas. This one hurts. Yeah, this was a really good trade. If anyone did catch this was really, really good trade. Stops like right here, targeting previous day high. I mean, this is exactly how everyone, is bottom ticking. They're just fractalizing price and they sit on the 5 minute, and then it looks like they bottom ticked. I mean, there's also, the standard deviation people, but this was really, really beautiful. Up a band with 4 micros right now. It's so fire. Good shit, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You were able to get in on this 15-second. That's so fire. Good shit, bro. Oh, my bad, Hyman. Give us an entry. I took a stab at the first, but re-entered on the CISD. Good shit, Rob. Can you explain that one more time? Yeah, so originally, sitting on the 1 minute, right? I'll just show it back in replay mode real quick. So sitting on the 1 minute, right, you can see that we're drawing towards this Asia low right here. Once we take out that Asia low, we get this inverse for value gap right here, and this is exactly what I took right here. So this is what I took, and I was kind of, you know, targeting this previous day high. We had the entry signal right here. On paper, this was a very good trade. This was an A+. We had a sweep. We were delivering from a high time frame for a value gap. We had an IFEG candle close with volume and clear targets to target with an SMT. Like, this was everything that every single ICT concept that, you know, we talk about is right here. But what I was saying is I wanted to see an internal range liquidity sweep. So you see that we sweep out external range, which is this Asia high, right? We have SMT, but I wanted to see us now sweep out this low again. So once we dilly-dally a little bit, we sweep out this liquidity again. We have this SMT put in, scale down now to the 15-second, and we get the entry signal right here. We just got to wait for it to populate. But we get the entry signal right here, and that's what starts the entire move, because we're now everything's in agreement with each other, right? We have the AMD on the higher time frame, we have an internal liquidity sweep, we have the SMT, and that's what you know, promotes the move, and that's what starts this move all the way back up, and that's where we are right now. You legit caught the whole move. Good shit, bro. I'm very glad to hear that.
Yes, it's a previous day.
Yep. SMT, yeah, previous day high now, fellas. So that's what, you know, I'll kind of tell you guys, if you guys are in this trade, you know, sell 90% or whatever, sell 80%, hold a few runners for previous day high, but, you know, that's the whole move right there, fellas. Yeah, Hyman, this hurts, bro. You passed 2 evals. Let's go, bro. I took the same first entry too, but entered again. My rule is second trade day hit to the low. Now I'm 3%. All right, good shit, Authoring. Good shit, bro. Yeah, no, unfortunately, you know, just the one trade a day, you know, kind of helps prevent me from crashing out, because if I take 2 losses in a day, you know, that's definitely a trigger for me. So I kind of just chill. Yeah, the drawn liquidity was definitely clear. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, this was a really good trade. Unfortunately, you know, I missed it. I hope you guys caught it, but took the 1 minute on NQ, now got break even, and ES took previous day high. Oh yeah. Now you know, the whole move is kind of, in my opinion, done. You know, we could definitely, you know, just staircase up to that previous day high, but yeah, this is kind of ass. That's the whole move for the day, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. That was like just complete blast off in the bottom.
Yeah. Nah, tease, if you're in still, we have SMT at previous day high. I would sell like 80 to 90% of your position. You know, hold 1 to 2 micros or whatever. But you know, that's the move, in my opinion. There's no reason to be greedy. You're up. You know, if you caught from the entry, you're up. What is that? Like 100 points. You know, a little more than 100 points.
Yeah.
Made 1,300 across 4 Express accounts. That's so fire, bro. Good shit. Yeah, bro, Malik, you can check all the time frames. It populates for whatever time frame you're on specifically. B, send me a DM, bro. That's standard deviation projection. Like for the bottom, you're saying? It's crazy how much liquidity really moves the market. Thanks for the help, fellas. Yeah, no problem, bro. You know, that's what I kind of said coming into the pre-market. I wanted to see us, you know, take out those relative equal lows and the Asia lows. And I mean, now even on the higher time frame, you know, that's kind of what we see, you know, here.
Yeah, no.
We have the relative equal lows. We have the induced low, the engineered low. We did get a IFEG candle close, though. I'm not going to lie. On this inverse, on the daily time frame, we got a dodgy alert to go long, which is probably kind of crazy. But, I mean, we do have these relative equal lows. I do want to see us sweep out those lows before we make our run to all-time highs. But, you know, in all honesty, I don't think we may need to. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, our job's to react, not predict. But yeah, guys, if you guys have any other questions, I mean, I don't really want to be on stream any much longer. Drop them in the chat. We'll kind of go over whatever questions you guys have, and then we'll see you guys tomorrow. Mind asking how to get this indicator? Yeah, the indicator is in the middle of your screen. It's the iFG Ultimate Plus. You could shoot me a DM, or you could click the link in my bio. It's the iFG one. Yeah, Rohan, it's pretty sick, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like I told you yesterday, bro. Like, not trying to scam you guys. You know, I show you guys for free every single day how it works. If you guys want to purchase it, you can purchase it. If not, just sit here in the live streams and watch it for free. You know. Do you run an LLC for your profits now? Is that the best way? Yeah, so I personally, everyone that I, kind of met in trading, I kind of got to make an LLC and then convert that LLC to an S corporation. So now we funnel all the money from our payouts to that S corporation, and then we pay ourselves out W-2 distributions and salary throughout the end of the year. Can you show your chart colors? Yeah, no problem. Here's the chart colors. So take a screenshot of this chart code right here. This is my bullish. Take a screenshot of this, which is my bearish. This bearish is the same for these three, and then these two are this code, and then my canvas color is this background right here. Yesterday was awesome. Yeah, yesterday was good. Do you think the short is valid? Where's the short? Dang, that was like 6 big words in a row. I have no idea what she said. What's the transfer from LLC S Corp? How does that work? I can't really give you, financial advice on that. I would have to tell you to speak to an attorney for that exact question. But it's very simple to just convert your LLC to an S Corp. It's very, very simple. Your attorney could do it in the same day. Yeah, any other questions, guys? Drop them in the chat. Today was, pretty, not easy, but it was a short day. I think now that we took out both sides of the range, realistically, there's not much for us to go towards. The next draw on liquidity that we have is the 517 draw. Higher.
Yeah.
But that's not for a while. We could totally just
Yeah,
play belly for the rest of the day. Well, I mean, what's the purpose of an S Corp? Sorry, not trying to go too far. No, you can ask any questions you want. So the purpose of the S Corp is it's to kind of get away from the the prop firms paying you out a 1099, and then you're subject for that self-employment tax. So we kind of put the money into the S Corp and then pay ourselves out through a W-2 distribution plus salary. So what that means is at the end of the year, we can also take our salary and put it into, solo 401ks. Yeah, this is legal tax evasion. I promise you guys. You could put it into solo 401ks and reduce your modified adjusted gross income. So, my main goal is to make just enough money so that, I'm feeding off the government and living with government assistance for, healthcare, Medicaid, all that shit. But still, pulling enough money to live my life to the fullest. Is this indicator works on gold? Yeah, the indicator works on gold, my friend. It works on anything that you could populate on TradingView. Don't give out the source. I mean, listen, bro, this the game's set up for you to play. You might as well take advantage of it. You might as well play the game. Here we go, drawing towards this previous A high. That's previous
Holy
A high.
fuck.
Yes, sir. So if anyone did hold through, that was a beautiful trade, but good shit, fellas. Thanks so much, man, for real. What was last month's payout, if you don't mind me asking? You guys kill it. Last month was actually our both worst months of all time. I was down about 5,000.
Mid-January.
Yeah, January was the worst month I've personally ever had. Caught 2.3K in my first trade on fun and wanted to get a great buffer, great indicator. Let's go, bro. Good shit, man. I'm glad that you guys are actually really finding success and actually, using the indicator to its fullest potential and to its full advantage. Because, let's go, man. Yeah, January was so ass. Let's go, Rob. Held through. Let's go, bro. Insane.
Fire.
As I scaled out. That's fine, bro. You take your bread for the day. You just move on, You got cooked, Hyman. What did you take on the eval? If you wanted to purchase the membership for the Discord, that just gives you access to all of our paid indicators in our suite. We kind of just do the live streams for free, just kind of helping, as many people as possible. Yeah, I think Dodgy took the 15 second. He just posted on Twitter. Let me see. Doing the Lord's work, fellas. Thank you, bro. Really, really appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, Dodgy took the 30 second, though. He took it off of a change in the state. Kind of looks like. He actually took this trade right here. So he took the 30 second close right here. Above this change in the state, kind of. Above this OB. So once we close above this OB, he kind of entered. Oh, the indicator populated the 30 second all the way down here. Oh, yeah. No, I'm definitely LARPing the shit out of you guys. All you new guys, I'm LARPing the shit out of you guys. I'm putting this shit all the way up to previous day high. No one's going to have any idea. Yeah, we're fucking LARPing the shit out of this now, fellas. Holy. Is the 15-30 second usually pretty valid as 1 minute? Yeah, honestly it is. Although I will say you do have to use a little bit more human discretion. There will definitely be, more trades that will populate, but it is very good still, We'll probably stay up till 10:15, guys. So if you have any other last questions, you got 5 minutes. Drop them in the chat. Hyman's gonna take over soon. He's gonna take the lunch session.
W Hyman.
W Hyman. Jojo, so I actually do trade options with this. Like, I'll chart on NQ, right? And then I'll just execute on QQQ. So, like, my long-term portfolio, I take, option trades all the time on QQQ. Yes, sir. Can you explain why that bullish signal failed on the 1 minute? Because I took it. So, there's no really rhyme or reason why it failed. It kind of just did. So what I said, like, coming into this, right, was that I wanted to see us, like, I believe I even said it to a T, like, make this inverse, fake a lot of the people that try and take the first inverse, remanipulate the lows, and then the move actually happens. So if we go into, kind of exactly what had happened, I'll run you guys through exactly what had happened. The best for this indicator, I personally think, is a New York session. So you can see that we take out this Asia low resting right here, and then indicator still populating. So we have this S&T, we're delivering from this 5 minute for a value gap. We have this inverse for a value gap right here, and the entry signal right here. So I actually did end up taking this trade, and I actually did get stopped out. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did take an L on the day. But so we get this inverse right here. But I even said it, like, I knew we wanted to come and remanipulate the lows. So when we're sponsoring a move and, like, a reversal is about to happen, we always want to wait for external sweep. So we have the external sweep of Asia low right here, and then just wait for the internal sweep to get, the internal low to get swept again. If we make this inverse, right, and we continue to run, and we actually start running, and we close above the CISD, just mark it in on the candle close of the CISD, no matter how high up in the leg or whatever. Just put your stop loss at this low. But if this inverse truly is, the one that sends us and sponsors the move higher, then just take entry at the CISD. But since we remanipulate the lows right here, that saves you a full stop out right there. and you get a way better precise entry right here with the 30-second, and you have a good break even spot. You literally be break even like low key at like this high right here, like this next candle close, like you'd be break even basically. And that's kind of it, just fractalizing price, getting down to the smallest time frame to find the best possible entry. That's kind of it. There was a unmitigated 15-minute fair value gap below. That's why the 1 minute failed. Oh, was there? I didn't even peep that, honestly. Oh, there was this 15-minute fair value gap. I didn't even peep that, honestly. Yeah, you said that.
Oh yeah, that was CE of the 4 hour too, right there.
Wow.
That's sweet.
Yeah, you said that. Me too got stopped at, but then I re-entered now, still holding. Yeah, good shit, bro. Yeah, just, trading's, not going to be the same every single day. Kind of just got to learn and grow as a trader. So this will definitely not be happening again. I guarantee you that. Yeah, CISD is definitely a big, second entry that you could take. So the CISD would be, right here. So it would be the series of it would be the opening price of the series of up close or down close candles that tapped into the high time frame PD array or swept liquidity. So this is the opening price of the series of down close candles that swept out this liquidity and tapped into the high time frame PD array. So once we get a candle closure above this opening price, you would just mark it in on this candle close right here, and this is exactly what Daji had taken right here. This candle close right here. He didn't take off the 30-second or anything. He just took it off the 1 minute CISD. We did get a 30-second short here. You would be break even though already at this 5 minute internal. That's crazy. Wow.
It's a wicked ass push.
That was a crazy fucking short.
Sweeping out that previous day high.
Oh yeah, yep. Does the indicator work with Forex or just futures? Not anything that you can populate on TradingView, it'll work for. Yeah, sorry, Demian. I just saw your text in the Discord. Alright, guys. We got 1 more minute if you want to drop anything last in the chat. Alright, fellas. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir.
Morning. Yep. Alright,
Catch
fellas.
you guys tomorrow.
Peace out.
Later.